So before you go out and you buy a pair of AirPods or you get a pair of new Samsung Galaxy Buds or whatever the expensive headphone is that you're looking for, stay with me. Today we're going to be talking about the SoundPeats Air5 headphones. Now this is going to be the equivalent of getting just the base AirPods or the base Galaxy Buds that don't have silicone tips. If you're looking for a Pro variant, they do have an Air5 Pro. Now I've already made a video on that, so I'll throw a link up here somewhere so you guys can check that out if you haven't already. Now I want to walk through a quick unboxing, then we're going to check out the companion app that's offered with these headphones that works on both iOS and Android. Then we're going to come back and I just want to talk about my experience using these headphones over the last couple of weeks to help you make a more informed decision as to whether or not this is something that's going to work well for you. So without further ado, let's hop into the unboxing. Taking a look at the packaging, this is what the front of the box looks like, and then I'm going to flip this over really quick. Feel free to pause this if you want to look over the specifications in detail. And then once we go ahead and we get this opened up, we are first greeted with the actual headphones themselves. And then in typical SoundPeats fashion, we do have all the literature and the paperwork in the lid. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at that here first. Now, the first thing we're greeted with is a little brochure that shows you how to download the Peats Audio app. That is available on both iOS and Android. Then from there, we have our user guide. And then last but not least, we do have the Panda stickers that we have gotten with all of our SoundPeats headphones up to this point. Moving the earbuds to the side for now, we're going to take a look at what we get underneath, and it looks like we have a USB Type-C to Type-A cable here on the left-hand side of the box, and then on the right-hand side, this is normally where the earbud tips would be, but because these are like the base model AirPods, they do not have any earbud tips. Now, once we go ahead and take all the plastic off of the actual earbuds themselves, you'll see the case has a really nice matte-looking finish, and then once we open these up, this is what the actual earbuds look like, and I'm going to go ahead and take these out and test how well they go back into the case, and it looks like they just snap right in place there. That actually feels really good. It's got a good strong magnet in the case, and then the hinge itself also feels really good. Now if we take a closer look at the actual earbuds themselves, and you'll see that it's got a couple of different things going on here. So it's got some branding on it where it says 5 for Air 5. In the center of that whole piece there is kind of glossy and it looks really nice, and then the rest of the stem and the body of the actual earbud here is an actual like matte finish, and then the part that goes in your ear is more of a glossy finish reminiscent of what like an AirPod or a Samsung Galaxy Bud would use, just in the color black instead of white. Now if we look at the bottom, you'll see that we have our microphone port as well as our charging ports, and that's typical for earbuds like these. We also have a microphone port more towards the actual top where it goes into your actual ear, along with the actual speaker hole and then some ventilation here at the top for the actual sound quality and noise canceling for the actual speaker itself. Now looking at this closer, you'll see that we do have some inscription here where it says "Hear Your Imagination" on the stem of the earbud, and then you also get the signifier for both right and left on the respective earbud. Overall, they look pretty good. The case is the same way. It has a really good build quality. It looks good. We have a single USB Type-C port with a pair button on the bottom. We got a little bit of branding on the back, and then on the front of the case, as you saw earlier, it does say "Hear Your Imagination" there, right under where the lid opens and closes. We do have a single LED, which is our charge indicator as well. And now we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to jump into doing some tests with these so that hopefully you can get a better idea as to whether or not this is something that's going to work well for you. So the first thing I want to do here is just give you a good comparison of what else there is on the market and how the Air 5s actually compare to its competitors. So I have all of the headphones that are the same in terms of features and how they fit in your ear, meaning they don't have actual ear tips that go in your ear. So these were designed and built to mimic AirPods, and that's exactly what the SoundPeats Air 5 are as well. So if we go ahead and take a look at these, starting all the way on the right, we have my second generation AirPods. They are the base model, not the Pro model. And then we have the actual Air 5s from SoundPeats, as well as my base model Samsung Galaxy Buds 3. And then we have the Nothing ear stick. Now, if we go ahead and we take a closer look at the earbuds, you'll notice that they're all similar in size once they're out of the case. Now, we have the actual SoundPeats Air 5 here kind of in the middle, And then I have the AirPods 2nd Gen here on the right hand side with the Samsung Galaxy Bud and the Nothing ear stick here on the left. Now you will see that overall, like I said, they are very similar in size. Fit and finish is going to be different based on company, but they are all trying to mimic the one here on the right, which is the actual AirPod. For me personally, if I'm just doing stuff around the house, or even if I forgot my gym headphones, I have no problem using these at the gym, but these are the headphones that I'm going to pick all day, every day over any of these other headphones. If I were going to rank them, I would give the first place to the SoundPeats, second place to Samsung, third place to Apple, and then last place to Nothing. And I kind of put my rationale for that here on this chart. So you just get the most customization with the SoundPeats, and overall I think you can get the best sound quality out of them. The Samsung sound pretty good out of the box, and they have a decent EQ, but they're just not nearly as loud as the SoundPeats. AirPods, it's a typical Apple product. You get what you get. And I don't think that the ear stick from Nothing is a bad product. It's just a poor design because they just don't fit in my ear at all. And because of that, the sound quality isn't really good. Now, if I were to take them and mash them down in my ear and hold them there, they sound okay. But as soon as I let go of them, they sound horrible. So one thing that I think SoundPeats really has excelled at is their app development. Now, they do have an app for both iOS and Android, and I did test this on my iPhone 15 Pro Max as well as my Pixel Fold, and I can tell you that the app is identical and it worked seamlessly regardless of the platform that it was used on. So now we're going to hop into the app on my Pixel Fold, and we're just going to check out all of the different features that you get within the application itself, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about my experience using these headphones. So after you get the app downloaded and the headphones paired, once you open the app, everything should connect as long as you have the case open or the earbuds in your ears. Now, you're first greeted with this dashboard here that shows you the battery life on both the earbuds as well as the case, and then you have the option to turn noise canceling on or off. Off would be the normal mode. Now, if we go ahead and we actually scroll down in the app, you will see here that we have a different set of features where we can actually select the shape of our ear canal. Now it is listed 1 through 5 instead of an actual shape, but they do change the actual sound profile or sound signature of the earbuds, and this is independent of the actual EQ. So you can set both of these, and I recommend you actually play with them so that you can get it all fine-tuned and get the right sound. Now you also have the ability to disable the touch controls as well as turn game mode on, and that's just a latency feature. Now if we scroll back up and click on the 3 lines in the upper right hand corner, it will take you to this more functions page where you can see the device information, firmware upgrade, reset the headphones, change the language, and then adjust the audio level of the actual prompt tones that you get from the headphones themselves. Now I will say that right out of the box I did have a firmware upgrade, and it was really good to see that SoundPeats is supporting this device and they are fixing bugs that people are recommending need fixed. Now, if we go ahead and we back out of that and then we go down and we look at the actual bar here on the bottom, you will see we have a house, which is just going to take us back to this dashboard. In the middle here, we have the EQ. So we'll go ahead and we'll select that really quick. And we have some preset stuff in here. So I just leave these on the SoundPeats classic default sound effect. For me personally, I think that's the best one, unless you want to go ahead and set up your custom EQ, which you can do here at the bottom, and it'll let you go through and you can change all of these. You can name it, you can click save, and it will save it as a custom EQ here built into the app. Now they also have this feature called adaptive EQ. So if we click on that, you'll see that we do an actual hearing test here where it runs you through you just selecting a button with all the different tones that you can hear. And then at the very end of the test, it will actually give you an EQ profile, and then you can choose whether or not you want to use it. And all I want to say here is, holy crap, I ended up using this and I think it made the sound on these headphones 10x better, in my opinion. I know that's subjective, but they were really awesome. Now, if we move on to the little guy here on the bottom right-hand corner, you will see that it takes you to a screen where you can use the user manual, get support for the headphones, and stuff like that. So I've been using the SoundPeats Air5 for my workouts, and I haven't had any issues. They do have Bluetooth 5.4. They have a bunch of different codecs you can use too if you like lossless audio, but for me personally, I just use YouTube Music to stream all of my music, and so that's not really applicable for me. Now, I couldn't find an IPX rating on these, but I haven't had any issues doing all of my workouts
wearing these. And if you like AirPods, I think you're really going to like these. The fit and the finish on them is very similar to a pair of AirPods. Sound quality is great, and overall they've been really good. So one thing I do really like about these, especially if you're in the gym, you actually get some volume control here on the side, which you don't get if you use AirPods. So in addition to play, pause, skip, touch controls, you can actually swipe it to get volume as well. So I think that's pretty cool.
Let's just kind of sum things up and talk about my experience using these really quick, and then, we'll be done and you can do whatever it is you do when you're not watching this video. So overall, I think that they're a really good pair of headphones. There is one pain point with them, and that is the battery life. That was probably my biggest point of contention with them. They are rated at 6 hours of continuous playback. I got about 2 hours out of them though, but I will give you the caveat that I was using these either with transparency mode turned on or noise canceling turned on. And in both situations, it's using all the microphones. They're on the whole time that you're using the earbuds. Whereas I believe the 6 hours that they're getting their rating from is from normal mode. So the microphones are not activated at all. So it's not drawing that extra power. So I got about an hour and 58 minutes out of the left earbud, and I got 2 hours and 5 minutes out of the right earbud. Now, why they didn't both die at the exact same time, I have no idea. But that's what I got out of them. And overall, that's not awful. It should get you through a workout at the gym, depending on how long you like to live at the gym. But I think that they could do a little bit better with the battery life, because it's not going to get you through a movie if you were on like a long flight. So the argument could be made that you could put them back in the case for 5 to 10 minutes and then get like another hour's worth of playback. But I don't think anybody wants to pause their movie for 10 or 15 minutes while their earbuds charge. So, just take that into consideration. You'll get a lot longer time if you don't use either one of those features in the app. Overall, the app worked fine, and it was the same both on my iPhone 15 Pro Max as well as my Pixel Fold. And so that was good to see. They didn't water anything down. They didn't take away any features or anything like that. And overall, the connection quality was really stable. So I typically work out in my basement, and I was able to leave my Pixel Fold on the bench in the basement. And then if I needed to go upstairs and get a package or check the mail or go outside for whatever, I didn't have any problems walking around my house and the earbuds staying connected to my phone. I didn't have any like cutouts with the music. There was no connection quality problems or anything like that. So overall, I think the headphones are really good. I think they're at a good price point. And if you're considering buying something like AirPods or the Galaxy Buds, just the base model, this is something that I think that you should check out. And if you're on the fence about it, just get them on Amazon. That way you can return them if you don't like them. And you're saving yourself some money. I think that the sound quality is really good. These things are loud. Like, they're way louder than AirPods or Galaxy Buds. And they offer features that I think that you're not going to get with the counterpart. So the Galaxy Buds, unless you're using a Samsung device, you lose a lot of features in the Wear app. And on AirPods, you don't get an EQ or really anything. You get what you get, kind of a thing. So, with that, I think that, it's something to consider anyway. I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but that was kind of my experience. I do use these day to day. So if I'm just hanging out around the house, or, I'm helping my wife with whatever, if I'm doing dishes or something, I typically use these headphones over any other headphones in my house. Now, I used to use my Galaxy Buds 3 for everything, but I will tell you that these just sound better to me. And I know that's subjective, and they're also just so much louder. Now, you could argue that I'm getting old and deaf, but I just like these headphones better. The case is way more compact than any of my other headphones that are of the similar style, which we did show you previously in the video. And so they're just more portable. Like, if I'm going to a hotel or traveling, these are the earbuds that I'm taking with me. And I just don't really have anything to complain about other than the battery life. So if you can get through 2 hours or so worth of battery life, if you need to use either one of those modes, knowing that if you just leave it in normal mode, you will get extra battery time, then these are definitely something that you should check out, because it's going to save you some money. And in my opinion, I think you're going to get a little bit better of a product for your money. And I think that's what most people care about. So that's about all I got for this one. If you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. If I missed something, hit me up down in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm going to put a link down in the video description if you want to check these out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.